要问就要。那对不起，这已经来了。In the movie, I heard, just to make sure, your mother said that she was uneducated. That's what I heard. Is that true? And after, or maybe later on, she got educated later on. Can you tell me what's going on?
Chinese did not educate her. She meant to say she didn't finish the high school. That's what she meant. Back then, like about maybe 50, 60 years back then, we don't have a system there. You finish school 12 years. In Eastern Turkestan, you go up till 8th grade, and that's the highest you go, and you finish everything else back then. My mom finished up till 7th, and right after all that thing over, the school system became 12 years in high school. So that's what she meant. She didn't mean she never went to school, but she didn't finish the high school. That's what she meant.
我母亲的意思是说，她并没有读完高中，因为中国他们进入东土耳其斯坦大概50、60年之后，他们才建立了12年的学校教育，就是每个人可以接受12年的学校教育。但是我妈妈那个年代在东土耳其斯坦，他们最多只能够接受到8年级的教育。我母亲她7年级读完之后就没再接受教育了，所以她并没有读完整个12年的过程。只是她说没有受完教育是这个意思。
To Miss Raela, and I would like to show my.
You can ask me in Chinese. I can understand. I understand, but I'm going to be talking in English, but you can ask me in Chinese.
Okay, that's less stressful. 好，其实我想问的一个问题是说，就是像 Rebecca 或是瑞伊拉这样，就是在以及其他很多的，就是很多的运动者这样子，就是在中国之外的地方努力的推动，就是说推动东土耳其斯坦的民主和自由这些运动者们，他们有没有一个管道能够跟自己故乡的同胞取得联络这样子？因为毕竟在海外去推动这些东西。其实最多好像也只能影响到就是各个国家的政治这样，就是各个国家的政治上层这样子，以及世界其他国家对于这块土地的同情。但是最终如果要改变这块土地的现状的话，也许还是要靠自己的同胞，就是 rise against the suppressive Chinese government。可是那这样的话，有没有一个办法能够跟自己故乡的同胞去取得联络，然后让他们知道说他们有另外一种选择这样。And I would like to ask another question. How about setting a Facebook fan page?
That's actually exactly what I did today. I did on Twitter. Freddy helped me to open up one on Twitter website, and it's Rabia Kadir. So it's coming soon.
Yes. I'm expecting.
It's very hard for us to contact people in Eastern Turkestan. We can if we want. It's not a big problem here in the United States or anywhere in the world. But the problem is once you call, doesn't matter. Our family, forget about our family. We're the biggest enemy of China. Just the regular students and the simple people in the United States. If they make a phone call, everybody's phone is tapped. The conversation cannot go beyond how are you, I'm good, and all that. If you ask any more questions, the family in trouble. And again, we have about 1,000 people in the United States, but we have majority of Uyghurs in Kazakhstan and Turkey. They have a better connection to Eastern Turkestan better than people in Europe. So, and then we made the connection with the people in Turkey and Kazakhstan so that they can convey the message to the people in Eastern Turkestan. That's how we connect, and that's how they know what my mom is doing for you know, what she's doing for them. Can we get support from them? No, because they can't do anything. What happened in last year in July 5th, that's exactly what happens when you do something against Chinese government, and there are tens and thousands of people died, and Chinese government is still lying about what happened that day. So that's how we connect with those people, but it's not easy.
其实我们很难跟在东土耳其斯坦的人有深度的联络的问题，并不是说我们从美国不能够打电话给他们，其实我们打电话给他们不是我们最大的问题。就不管我们自家人好了，虽然说中国已经视我们为他们的最大的敌人，问题是说我们每次只要打电话给他们，电话都会被录音。我们除了打招呼之外，我们如果再多一些问题的话，我们打电话联络的对象一定会惹上麻烦。所以我们在美国目前大概有几千个维族人。那在土耳其还有在中亚，我们还有更多的维族人。我们主要的联络方式是我们先联络土耳其还有中亚这些维族人，再透过他们去联络在东土耳其斯坦的维族人。对我们来讲，这样是比较好的做法。我们也借这个管道，让东土耳其斯坦的维族人知道我们在美国的作为。那你刚才说的是不是应该要起了反抗？其实去年7月5号发生的就是我们真的起了反抗了，结果就是几千人死于非命。那中国到现在还一直在骗人，没有告诉世界当时发生的真相。
Hi, I just wanted to ask, considering the sacrifice that your mother has made, what effect does it have on her if she hears that Uyghur people are, in fact, supporting the stance of the Chinese government?
So can you say that one more time?
Considering the sacrifice that your mother has made, what effect does it have on her if she hears that the Uyghur people support the stance of the Chinese government? Or that they actually agree with the Chinese government that your mother is a terrorist?
You mean to say the Uyghur people stand with Chinese people?
Yes. When and if that happens, what effect does it have on your mother?
I can give you one simple answer. Uyghur people never stand with Chinese people as long as the one drop of blood runs in the vein and it's Uyghur. Doesn't matter you work for the government, doesn't matter you're working for the Chinese government as a spy, but in your heart, you're Uyghur, you support the Uyghur cause. They have no choice, that's why they work for the government. There's some Uyghur people, yes, they always look like they seem to be standing with Chinese, but they have no choice. They have to feed their babies, they have to support their families, they have to work. They don't have any other choice except saying, yes, you're right, and we're standing with you. But if it comes to the point where they have to shed blood, they will, because we've seen that last year in July 5th. So that's what happens.
维吾尔族人就是维族人，我们只要血里面有任何一滴维族的血，我们永远不会跟中国政府站在一起。虽然有些人迫于生计必须替中国政府做事，但他们的心还是维族的心。他们也许为了养小孩怎么样，他们表面上看起来好像是站在中国那一方的，但是他们的心是维族人的心，所以即使必须流血，他们也会站出来流血的。去年发生新疆那边发生流血事件，就是这样来的。
It's just the one thing that surprised me. I used to think a little bit sometimes, thinking that there are people really, favor Chinese. They want to live with them, and we don't have a problem living with Chinese people. And favor Communist Party ruling them in Eastern Turkestan. But what happened in July 5th last year, their cops, the people who work in the government, the people who work in state security, we're talking about Uyghur people, they dropped everything. They dropped everything. If this is what's happening to Uyghur people, I'm not doing it. They ran. They gave their lives. So with that example, there is none Uyghur out there. Their hearts does not beat for Eastern Turkestan.
有人真的以为维族人真的喜欢中国政府，喜欢中国共产党来统治东土耳其斯坦，其实不然。 去年7月号的流血事件当中，我们看到维族人其实他们在政府单位、在警察单位，甚至在中国政府的国安单位里面工作。当这个我们这个维族人民开始行动之后，这些在政府单位、国安单位、警察单位工作的维族人，他们全部都站出来了，他们宁可放弃他们的生计。所以这就是我们可以给到这个很好的例子，这些维族人他们的心还是维族人的心，所以还是与维族人同在的。Thank you.